Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician's channel. And today on Tool Talk episode 7, I believe it is, we're going to be going into the two main bit socket sets that I have. Both really nice sets, both around the same price if you have a discount on one of them. First being off my master set from Gearwrench, and it's been a great set. I absolutely love it. That's probably the one I'll be taking to my work box, and the one that at my work box I'll either keep it there as a backup or bring it home. But like I said, the Gearwrench 84 piece and the Silver Eagle 48 piece. So we're going to go over the pros and cons of each one, kind of take a look at the differences in the sets, talk about the prices, warranty, all that good stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you guys. Okay, so here are the two sets that I have, the Gearwrench 84 piece and the Silver Eagle 48 piece. They both come in blow molded cases. The Gearwrench one does sit about 3/4 of an inch taller and about an inch wider than the Silver Eagle, but obviously you have an extra 36 pieces in the Gearwrench set than you do in the Silver Eagle. Now getting into Silver Eagle, it's kind of like Snap-on Blue Point. Silver Eagle is Matco's cheaper stuff. And just like Blue Point, the Silver Eagle stuff, it all varies. It's not all made by the same people. Some stuff is China, some stuff is Taiwan. Very rarely will you find a Silver Eagle product made in the USA. Same thing with Blue Point nowadays. So it's basically your cheaper version of your name brand, tool truck brand stuff. So if you're looking at saving a little bit of money but still getting a good quality set, both of these are really good quality, and all the reviews I've watched, I haven't heard anything bad about these bit sockets. I know a lot of people do pretty rough work with their Torx and hex and stuff and do tend to snap them, but haven't really heard much. And that's another thing I want to get into, the warranties on these. They both have lifetime warranty, but if you're working in a shop, it might be easier for you to warranty out the Silver Eagle set if you have a Matco truck. And very rarely, but they are there are Gearwrench trucks. So if you have either one of those, that might determine which set you're going to buy. But if you're a do-it-yourselfer and you don't have any tool trucks, the Gearwrench set will probably be your best bet, because you're going to have to send it in to get them replaced, whereas Silver Eagle, you would have to send it in as well. But if you work in a shop, Silver Eagle might be a little bit easier to get replaced if you have a Matco truck. But getting into these, the Gearwrench set does range from $100 to about $200, just depending on who you get it through. I got mine for $99. The cheapest I could find it right now is $138, but that's still a really good price. They're really well made, and we'll get into that. And then the Silver Eagle set, which is the 48 piece set through Matco, without a discount, you're looking at $309. And then with the discount, $123. So basically the same price as this Gearwrench set. But you get 36 less pieces. So I'm going to do a side-by-side, and then we'll look at them separately. Just real quickly, open them up. As you can tell, they both come in nice blow molded cases. I would say the Gearwrench one is a little bit nicer. The hinges operate the same way. They got the metal rod that goes through the back, but the hinges on the front, Gearwrench has these nice plastics, ones on a swivel, and then Silver Eagle just has the tension ones where you pull on it. So they're a little bit cheaper, but overall both really good sets. Let's get into it. So for the Matco Silver Eagle set, the part number is SBS48SE. And then for the Gearwrench set, it is 80742. And you're looking at roughly $130 for each of these sets. And that's if you get the Silver Eagle one on discount. Okay, YouTubers, so right now we are looking at the Silver Eagle SBS48SE, ranging from $125 to $310 depending on your discount. And what you get here is a pretty organized case. You have 1/4 inch E-Torx, 3/8 E-Torx in this row, and the 1/2 inch E-Torx here, or inverted Torx, and it goes from E4 to E20, so a very good arrangement. The thing that I do like about the Silver Eagle, their chrome stuff, they do include the black around the bottom, and they laser etch in Silver Eagle the sizing and the part number, so it is quite easy to read when going to grab it. Say you keep something on a rail or something like that, it is pretty easy to read. So that is one thing that I really enjoy. But most of the time when it comes to hex and Torx, I do like to keep them in their cases. So if this does go to my work box, I will just take the top off of it most likely. But getting into the Torx, this entire upper row is all 1/4 inch, and it's T10 through T30, and that's all the tamper-proof Torx. You can tell they have an H after each one. Maybe I can zoom in on this for you guys to see. Hopefully that's focused, but as you can tell, the tamper-proof ones have an H afterwards. Sorry guys, I'm going the wrong direction with you. So, then you have T8 through T30 in the 1/4 inch. So one size smaller, the tamper-proof starting at T10, going to T30, and the non-tamper-proof going from T8 to T30. And then this center section here is your 3/8, which is T40, T45, and T50 that are tamper-proof. Then you have your T40 through T50 non-tamper-proof. And then for your 1/2 inch drive, you have the T55 tamper-proof, the T55 and T60 non-tamper-proof. So a good variety. You don't get tamper-proof in all of the sizes, but a common size is T60, but most of the time you won't need the tamper-proof on the T60, but it is always nice to have one. So if you do need a tamper-proof T60, it is not included in this set. And do keep in mind that Matco or Silver Eagle does have many different varieties of these smaller sets, and I believe a couple larger sets as well. But moving into the Allen or hex bits, over here, or let's start off with the smaller. So you have 4, 5, 6 here in the center, and then 7 through 10 here on the outside edge. These are all 1/4 inch, and these are 3/8, so it is separated pretty nicely. And then over here, another nice feature is you get 4, 5, 6, and then 7 through 10 of the ball Allen. So if you got to get at a weird angle on something, these do come in handy quite often. And another thing that's nice about these are all pretty short, but for your hex, you do have kind of a mid-length for these. So that's pretty nice. You don't have any long or extra long hex or Torx in this set, but they're not all extremely shallow or short socket or bit sockets either. So a pretty good variety. Once again, 4 through 10 on both sides for the Allens or hex, and then all the way up to T60 with the Torx, and all the way down to T8. So a good variety, and then E4 through E20 for the inverted Torx. Now, let's move into the Gearwrench one, and I will kind of show you the differences after that. Okay, YouTubers, so this is my second time recording this. For some reason, my camera was zoomed in before, and when I went to go edit the video, it was all fuzzy. So I know a little bit later there is a fuzzy portion right at the end, but I'm not really showing anything. I'm kind of just talking. So hopefully you can deal with that. I'm re-recording this for you. So this is the Gearwrench set, 84 Beastmaster set. Really enjoyed this set. The thing that I like about it is that Gearwrench utilized this top portion in order to include these extra long hex and Torx. Here you have the Torx in 1/4 inch from T8 to T30, all in the 1/4 inch drive. which is nice because the T30 is commonly used by some manufacturers, and since it's the 1/4 inch drive, you can really get into those tight spaces, whereas if you got a set and they include the T30 on a 3-inch drive socket, 3/8 drive socket, it can kind of be a pain to get to some things. And then, so T8 through T30 in 1/4 inch, and T40 through T50 in 3/8 drive. None of these are tamper-proof. They do signify tamper-proof from the normal in a different way. The Silver Eagle used the H afterwards, and Gearwrench uses a symbol. As you can see here, here is a normal T8 and the symbol. And then over here we have the T8 with kind of a dot in the center of it, symbolizing that it is tamper-proof. And it's like that throughout the entire set. So they just, did it a different way. But like I said, up here, the extra long, you have T8 through T50, so a good variety of torques. And then for the hex, you have 4 all the way through 10, and on the extra long, it is the ball Allen. So for getting in at those weird angles, it's really nice that they included these in the extra long set. So then moving on from the top, I like how Gearwrench utilized as much of this room as possible. Basically this entire top row is all 1/4 inch, and they stood it up, to save some room in the case. So like I was saying, all of this is 1/4 inch, both torques and hex. So you have T8 through T27 non-tamper-proof, and then T8 through T27 in the tamper-proof. Then you have all of your hex, which is 2.5 through 8, and then you have your SAE sides as well, which is 1/8 through 1/4. And then for your 3/8 drive, torques and hex, you have T30 through T55 non-tamper-proof, and then T40 through T55 tamper-proof. So you can see that there. And then with your hex, you have 6 through 10 in the 3/8 drive, and then you have 7/32 through 3/8 for the SAE 3/8 drive. Then this entire row here is all 1/2 inch drive. You have your T60 non-tamper-proof and tamper-proof, so that's a nice additive as well, getting both of those. And then for your hex in 1/2 inch drive, you have 10, 12, 14, 17, and 19. So you do have quite a large hex bit socket here for 1/2 inch drive. And then for the SAE, you have 7/16 all the way through 3/4, 3/4 being basically the same thing as 19 millimeters, so you get a large size in the SAE as well. And then down here at the bottom, you have your E-torques or inverted torques. This entire first row is all 1/4 inch E4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then your 3/8 being E10, 12, 14, and 16. Then over here on the right hand side, you have 18, 20, 22, and 24. So the Silver Eagle stopping at E20, the inverted torques on this set goes to 22 and 24. Now, the great thing about the Silver Eagle set is, once again, that black coating around the bottom of their sockets, where it's laser etched in silver, so it's really easy to read. Whereas these are a little bit harder to read. Same thing with these, they are etched in very well, and they're pretty easy to read. But compared to the Silver Eagle is extremely easy to read because of the way they went about doing it. Still, it's not hard because I keep them all in this case and everything's printed on the case, so it's still extremely easy to find what bit socket I need. But that is a pro to the Silver Eagle set. I just like the way they did that black on the bottom of their socket. So this is the Gearwrench 84-piece master set, ranging from $100 to $200 if you really want to pay that instead of the $100. But I think for the price of this one, you get the same quality as that Silver Eagle one, if not better. I've had zero problems with this, and it runs less than the price of that Silver Eagle one on student discount or instructor discount or anything like that. So extremely nice set. and I really enjoyed it. So that is it. I'll give you a real quick close-up of it. So here's the long bit sockets. The 1/4 inch in that front row standing up. The 3/8 first row laying down. The 1/2 inch. And the inverted Torx. Another pro to this set being that it isn't just metric, you do also have the SAE sizes as well, so that is another plus. Alrighty guys, so I got both cases back up here, and what I'm going to do now is bring you in for a close-up of each one so you can really see the differences. Now keep in mind, with the Matco discount, these sets do run roughly the same price, so depending on if you work in a shop and you have a Matco truck, this set might be easier to warranty, whereas this one you would have to send it in to get yours replaced. But if you don't have a Matco truck and you did happen to get your hands on this, both of them would have to be mailed out to be replaced. But both sets are of really good quality. I haven't had an issue with either one. So there's the part number. Then let's get some light on these. So you have E4 through E20 for the inverted Torx. There's your sizes for the 1/4 inch Torx, your 3/8 Torx, the H standing for the tamper-proof. And then down below you have your Allens or hex, 4 through 10 on both the standard and the ball hex. So a really good variety, 48 piece set, really nice. So let's move into the Gearwrench set. One thing that I really like is that they come with the extra long hex and Torx. Torx starting out over here at T8 all the way up to T50, and then the ball Allen 4 through 10. Then this entire front row being 1/4 inch, T8 through T27 normal Torx, T8 through T27 tamper-proof, and then you have your Allens, both metric and SAE, so that is an advantage of the Gearwrench set, being that it has both metric and SAE sizes. Then 3/8, T30 through T55, T40 through T55 the tamper-proof, then the Allen heads 6 through 10, and then your SAE sizes. Then over here on the left you have your T60s standard and tamper-proof, and then your 10, 12, 14, 17, and 19, and then your SAE sizes for your Allens going all the way up to 3/4. And then 1/4 inch E4 through E8, 3/8 drive E10 through E16, and then 1/2 inch E18 through E24 for your inverted Torx. So I would say Gearwrench is the better deal, but you also have to keep in mind the warranty process and if you get that discount. But that is a look at the two main bit socket sets that I own. Okay, YouTubers, so that's it for my bit socket sets, one being the Silver Eagle 48 piece and the Gearwrench 84 piece. That's their master set. You can also get smaller versions of it as well. Sorry. And sorry if it was having a problem focusing. I didn't even realize that I had you partially zoomed in, so that might have been an issue, but I hope it came out clear. And I hope you guys were able to see the differences in the sets, the prices, the warranties. So just keep in mind, if you're a do-it-yourselfer or a professional, it all depends on if you had that Matco truck or not. Also keep in mind that Silver Eagle, I've had good Silver Eagle products and bad Silver Eagle products. I don't care too much for their ratchets or their universal joints. The ratchets aren't as smooth operating as I like, and I've kind of gotten away from the quick release button ratchets, and that's what they have. So they're okay and they do the job, but I prefer the higher quality ones such as Snap-on or the actual Matco brand ratchets. They just seem to be a little bit better, and I really love my Gearwrench ones, obviously. So if you're looking at a good set but still a decent price, those are pretty good sets. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have a set that you would like to share that works really well for you and is a decent price, please share it down below. And please let me know what you guys think of these sets. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for Tech Tip Tuesday. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you guys.